Hello viewers, Tim Poole here, editor of Gambling Insider, and I have with me Stuart Hunter, a familiar face, a return guest, the man who runs ICE. Stuart, how's the week been for you?
Oh, I tell you, it feels fantastic to have got the inaugural ICE Barcelona over the line. We've had an exhausting week, but to be here now at the closure of the show is a real feeling of jubilation. Really grateful for the industry to show up and celebrate this amazing industry.
When we caught up to preview the show, on one hand, it feels like just like yesterday, but then on the other hand, it feels like 6 months ago because so much has happened. It's been such a busy show. What have the emotions been like for you, kind of, as you say, first one in Barcelona?
Yeah, it's a huge operation, and when I talk about the role that Clarion plays in that, obviously, but also every single component part of this event, all the exhibitors, it's a huge operation in a venue that people aren't familiar with, in a city that they're not familiar with potentially in terms of running trade shows. So it's been a learning curve for everybody. And obviously the show moved forward slightly on the date line, so everyone had that feeling of losing what they felt like a little bit of time. But it's been a huge undertaking to pick up an event of this size and scale that's so important for the industry. And all I can say honestly is that I just got huge gratitude for the industry for putting everything into it. You see some of the exhibiting booths out there, some of the designs, some of the creativity. It's phenomenal. I think the show has taken up a step up from London, if that was even possible. And I think everyone will come with great relief, really, after all this work, that it genuinely feels like it's paid off.
You mentioned new venue, new city. Did you notice maybe any navigational issues or anything like that? Simply just because it was very new for everyone. Everyone was very used to perhaps the Excel.
Yeah, absolutely. I think even myself, it was probably the third visit I came here when I was doing research and planning that I finally started to get my bearings. So I'm not surprised if people are leaving after 3 days thinking, gosh, I haven't quite got my bearings yet. But, we did our best to try and make sure that we could educate everyone to find everything they wanted to find in the show. We invested a lot in our digital capabilities through the app. We color-coded, we sectorized the show, we put signage, more signage than we've ever done before. So it's one of those things. I hope we've done enough, and I hope that people enjoyed that voyage of discovery to try and find things. I certainly not picked up on anyone not finding what they came here for. It might have taken them a little longer, but the journey, I think, or the adventure they've had would have been well worth it.
Sure, we've talked probably for a couple of years now, since the move was announced, about the size of this venue and how much it adds in terms of that benefit. And it really is a huge venue, and I think you can see it particularly in the land-based stands, just how much space they have for those slot machines. Is that something that you thought about, and now that you've seen it in action, you thought, this is exactly what we wanted?
Yeah, I think the one of the drivers for the move was the fact that we were running out of space in London and Excel. And also because of the type of show that we have, the level of build. Certainly, you mentioned casino, bringing in the slot machines, etc. That's a huge amount of equipment. One exhibitor alone brings 50 Arctic trucks of equipment. So, moving to a venue like Fira Gran Via allows us much more operational space. So, I've been involved in ICE now for 5-6 years, and I can tell you that the build-up for this event was the smoothest we've ever done. And that is reporting back from all the big exhibitors, having more space, more flexibility for their build. So, in terms of getting the show open on time, looking the way it's looked, it was the smoothest, so that's the first big tick. And then I think, allowing our customers to stretch a little bit, take a bit more space. And, the show's grown in terms of exhibiting space by about 20% from London. So that's really exciting. It shows the health of the industry and the fact that there is a huge support for ICE and for IGB affiliate. So it's allowed everyone to be a bit creative. We've got restaurants on stands these days. We've got huge amounts of the level of investment in LED screens and entertainment is just phenomenal. This is truly a technology show, an entertainment show that supports the gaming and gambling industry, and it wasn't 5-6 years ago. So it's evolved, and the industry's evolved, and we're proud to host everyone here this week.
Yeah, obviously you'll have some time to celebrate the achievements, but as you've said before, from me learning from previous experience, the hard work for next year probably is already kind of underway. In terms of good things or bad things, were there any kind of things you definitely took some learnings from this week, maybe going into next year?
Yeah, I think look, we've got a long list of things that we want to either improve on, things that we weren't able to achieve this year. We either ran out of time or just physical capacity to get them over the line. So we've got a huge melting pot of ideas and corrections and improvements and developments, and that's natural. You get that with any show, but you'll have it more after a move like this because we've all learned things this week. The Fira team have learned a huge amount. You know, I don't think they were quite expecting the level of catering orders from our customers. You know how they love to entertain their clients, and as much as we have records for that in London, it appears in Barcelona they've done even more. So learning from the Fira, learning from us, learning from our customers, and all that is positive stuff. The bulk and the core of delivering the show has been a huge success. We've had no major hiccups. We've delivered, you know, the record-breaking attendance ever for ICE and for IGB affiliate, and I think our customers are really excited. They're supporting the move. Majority are telling me they think it was absolutely the right decision. I'm really glad that they've said that. And we just look forward to finessing, and you know, we're already growing for 26. You talk about planning, we've already got more space. ICE is going to move into Hall 1 in 26, and IGB affiliate's going to move to Hall 8 and generate its own dedicated entrance just to reduce some of the pressure from the front. So already planning, already finessing, but I think we've got a really good solid foundation, and let's go forward from here.
Fantastic. A final question. I'm going to put you on the spot, but in a fun way. If you could sum it up, if you can, in 3 words, what would they be?
Oh gosh, 3 words. I think definitely exhausting. Not going to lie. Everyone's pretty exhausted here this week, my team included, and I think every single person. But it's a good level of exhaustion. Positive stuff. I think excitement, because you know we can now let the excitement of delivering something as satisfying and as successful as this event and enjoy that from a team. And I hope the industry enjoys that, because everyone's played a part in that. And then I think, you know, aspiration. We have huge aspirations for this event, for this industry. We care passionately about the industry. We care passionately about our customers. And we really want to do really cool things, really exciting things, creative things, and see this industry continue to flourish. We want to be at the forefront of that. We think we are. We think we can be. We're invested in it, and we think that this week in Barcelona was just the beginning.
Well, Stuart, congratulations and all the best, and I'm sure we'll catch up again soon.
Thank you very much.